Right, man. Israel. This is the I.S.U.P.K. We started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Y'all know what it is. This is Wednesday night law class. So we'll get into a couple of scriptures on the law. Bring you questions regarding the law. Questions. We're gonna go into, tonight we're gonna go into some of the Levitical laws. Some things, just to recap. A lot of things people don't know, a lot of people, things people forgot about, holy days, things like that. You know what I'm saying? And also wanted to, of course, get on these pastors, man, who are, held accountable for why our people don't know. And like the scripture says, man, that our leaders cause us to error. You know what I'm saying? That error is not following the law, statutes, and commandments contained in this Bible, intended for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So, type questions in if you have any. We're gonna go ahead and get into the lesson for the day. Y'all got any questions before I start?
Sir, what do you do if you unknowingly eat something unlawful?
How do you know? You find out later. If you eat something that's unlawful, you just be unclean. That's what we're gonna get into today. Like, it's just you're unclean. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you eat something that's unlawful, you didn't eat it purposely. I believe if clean out to go double check. But I mean, that's too wild. I'm trying to think of the scripture where, like it's something that you do unknowingly, like ignorance. It's in the law. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna go to like Leviticus. You can look that up. If you brother sins without trying to sin. Like if he says something, that scripture, we've gone over that a few times about if a brother says something to somebody, but he wasn't trying to offend, he wasn't trying to, what I'm saying, but still, he did something that was wrong, but he wasn't trying to offend. That's different. You know what I'm saying? If you knowing to eat something that's not lawful, you just like, nah, I said for grace over it. And of course, you have no, respect for the Most High, no respect for the law. You know what I'm saying? That's that. So, serious. You appreciate what I'm talking about? So yeah, what we do is Leviticus chapter 4, verse 2. There we go.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 4, verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a soul shall sin through ignorancy against any of the commandments of the Most High concerning things which ought not to be done, and it shall be done against any of them, if the priest that is anointed do sin according to the sin of the people, then let him bring from his sin which he hath sinned a young bullock.
Let him bring for his sin, right? So in other words, it would be a sacrifice back in the day. You bring a young bullock. If this is what the Most High told Moses to tell the children of Israel. The brother asked, like, what if you eat something you don't know? Well, if someone sinned through ignorance, right? So if you're ignorant, meaning you don't know. Ignorant is not being stupid. You just don't know. You didn't know that you sinned. You know what I'm saying? You would not knowingly eat no food. You know what I'm saying? You can also go to, that's the one I think I was trying to get last night. This in Corinthians, I believe, for conscience sake. Look that up, for conscience sake. But like this is saying, speaking to the children of Israel, saying, if a soul shall sin through ignorance against any of the commandments of the Most High concerning the things which ought not to be done, and shall do against any of them, if the priest that is anointed do sin according to the sin of the people, then let him bring for his sin, which he has sinned, a young bullock without blemish, Most High, for a sin offering. All right. So now, of course, we don't do sacrifices. You don't have to go and get a bullock. You understand? That's what Christ died for. It's another precept too. But Christ, he died one time for the sins that we committed against the Most High when we didn't know. You grew up in the world, in the Christian church, in the Muslim mosque, in the Catholic church, whatever the hell it was, and you were celebrating Jesus' birthday. You were celebrating your birthday or your anniversary of Valentine's Day, and for sure you didn't know that you were sinning against the Most High. That's what Christ died for. So the same thing now. If you mess up even now, even knowing the law, but you didn't know that you were sinning. You didn't know that this is what I was doing or blah, blah. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. Did you get that other one I called for? If he's sitting with his mouth or something like that?
Oh.
Who you got?
I was pulling up 1 Corinthians. It says, in the shambles of for conscience sake.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can pull it out too. The other one, the one I asked about before, that is it was in the New Testament as well about, if a man, I believe, if a man sin with his mouth, not knowing there's a sin, like, say something like he's not trying to offend someone, but he does, it's still wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's not counted to you like you're trying to go against the Most High, or you're knowingly breaking the law of the Most High. So all those.
Is it messed up it with the tongue?
God. Mm.
In the book of Ecclesiasticus,
Mike.
In the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 19. In verse 16. There is one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart.
Right. This is another. This is one that somebody can slip with their speech. The brother brought up, if you eat something unknowingly, yeah, but if a man can slip with his tongue, you know what I'm saying? Trying to hurt. This is not what he was thinking in the Bible when it says your heart is talking about your mind, right? Like, so it's not like you were thinking like, I'm going to say this, you know what I'm saying? You were just speaking, you were speaking your mind. You didn't, have any season with what you were saying. You just were saying it, or maybe you thought it was seasoned and it still offended somebody. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Okay. And who is he that hath not offended with his tongue?
Right, everybody does this. Who is there that has not offended with his tongue? Keep going.
Okay. Admonish thy neighbor before thou threaten him, and not being angry, give place to the law of the Most High.
That's it, man. Just make sure that you don't sin against the Most High knowingly. You don't sin against the Most High, in your heart. You know what I mean? Like, you want to make sure in your mind you are well aware of what you should and what you shouldn't do. The things that you don't know can't be counted against you. You know what I'm saying? You don't charge a baby with assault because they smacked the hell out of somebody. They don't know. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like what it is. If they're ignorant, they don't know. I'm not going to charge you with that. Once you know, like the scripture says, there remains no more covering. All right, so then you have to pay for it. So, what's the other one I call for?
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse. Whatsoever is sold in the shambles, that eat, asking no question for conscience sake.
All right, what is ever sold in the shambles? What's the shambles?
Like your food places.
I told you gotta say like you right. You might want to look it up. If you don't know exactly what it is, you say it's like. Is that what it is? Is that the actual definition of it? All right, we are learned, educated man. This is a place of higher learning, right? Israelite school of universal practical knowledge. Make sure when you speak, you know what I'm saying, you know what the hell you're talking about. Good practice to have.
So, sir, I have shambles in the Bible dictionary. It says the meat market.
The meat market. All right, so if you go to the meat market, everybody knows what that is. You know what I'm saying? And what?
That's it.
Talking about scripture.
Verse 20, 1 Corinthians 10 and 25. Whatsoever is sold in the shambles, that eat, asking no question for conscience sake.
Right, man. Like, you have many people, especially these Israelites, man. These root and berry type eating cats, or cats that like tassels on the edge of their undershirt or what have you. They'll say like they don't want to eat at a certain place because I don't know how they cooked it. I don't know. Nigga, I'm going in to buy chicken. I don't know if they cook dog or cat on it. I don't. You know what I'm saying? For conscience sake, because we live in hell, man. I don't know where the hell we at. I don't know. I don't ask the cook if they wash their hands before they started preparing. I just assume that it's all right to eat it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm asking for something lawful. You know what I'm saying? So you go to the meat market, buy what's in there, man. You're gonna ask for whatever. However they did it, they might have used the same knife, man. Listen, make sure you clean your food when you get home, man. Wash your food and whatever. That's the best you can do, man. But you don't ask questions for conscience sake, man. If you sit down to eat, I believe, is that still here as well? You sit down to eat with people, for conscience sake. I believe there's another one that says that as well. You know what I'm saying? But if you going to get what you want, what you want to eat, Man, buy that. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't ask no questions for conscience sake, because conscience sake means that you know what's going on. Like, for conscience sake, I want my conscience clear. I want it to be clear that, you know, I'm trying to serve the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what the hell I'm supposed to be doing according to this law. And so I'm good to go. You know what I mean? That was what I asked for. I asked for a pound of beef. You know what I'm saying? And what you did with it, and, you know, I ain't asking no questions. Keep going. Any more?
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
For the earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof. If any of them that believe not bid you to a feast, and ye be disposed to go, whatsoever is set before you, eat, asking no question for conscience sake.
That's what I was telling you before. Like, how did you know that you ate something unlawful? You know what I'm saying? Don't ask. For conscience sake, like, cool, this is, you know, let me get some beef, let me get this, that, and the third. And, you know, some people auntie cook chicken and pork fat or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Who's to know? All right? I'm going to eat the chicken. I go to eat, you know what I'm saying? That's chicken. Yeah, let me get 2 legs, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking auntie what she cooked it in, you know what I'm saying? For conscience sake. I don't know one way. This time she could have used just straight vegetable oil. You know what I'm saying? Could have. I don't know. She asked me to come and eat. You know, it's not Thanksgiving. It's this day. Just coming over to eat. No problem. For conscience sake, don't do it. But if you want to know, if you mean it's not sin if you ask, you're not going to be able to eat, brother. Like 9 times out of 10. So, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, everything that the Lord put for us to eat, you can eat that, man. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about, you know what I mean? What's that? The ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? Ramen noodles say it's made in the factory with shellfish and this and that and the third. Nigga, I ain't ask you all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Don't tell you. You know, I used to think when I first read it out here, I was thinking like, dang, they put shellfish in this, but then I read it again, like, oh no, it's made in a facility. So I don't assume that they made it all together and this, that, and the third. It's just, you know, letting people with allergies know that, you know, some spores might have got in here, some shellfish, some pork spores might have got up in your thing somehow through the air. You know what I mean? If you concentrate, man, I don't need to know all that. You keep teeth sealed. That's that. All right. We wasn't holding anything else, were we? All right. Any other questions in here? Online? Anywhere? No questions exist in Israel. All right.
If I may, sir, I got a question. In Genesis, the book of Genesis, chapter 10, in verse 5, and it's speaking of Gentiles. And I think this is like the first time it speaks of Gentiles.
You seen it one time now?
So I just wanted to know, was this saying the first? This is the first of the Gentiles. I wanted to know if this was literal or just metaphorically. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 10 and verse 5.
Let me ask you something before you read it out. What is the word Gentile mean?
Heathen.
Don't want to say that. It'll mess you up if you say that. Right? Gentile, look it up.
Yes, sir.
This is where, you know what I mean? Again, like this help. Like, you're going to teach the Lord's people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to, certain things, like, you're going to definitely want to commit to memory. Some things you just always want to have it on deck where you can look it up, keep that. I used to carry my bag everywhere. Keep that dictionary with me, man. I was constantly, when I came to the truth, man, I'm constantly reading that. Y'all see my dictionary. Dictionaries in two. It's the first and only dictionary, man. Like, everything I own, man, it got plenty of use out of me. You understand? Like, I didn't play no games about trying to, you know, do this job because I take my profession seriously. You understand? So you definitely want to do that. I always want to be on it.
So what page? I mean, what chapter?
Genesis chapter 10 and verse 5. I got Gentiles in the Zonderbat Compact Bible Dictionary,
Mm-hmm.
page 195. Gentiles, nation, people.
Read it again.
Nation.
This is that's what you need, right? When you want to understand Gentile, it's really just nation. That's literally what it means. But to us, we ain't talking about us. Like when we say Gentiles, they're nations. Whatever other nation is not us. You can call them heathen if you want to, but you can also be a Gentile.
Right.
So you can't call it a heathen. A heathen just means somebody who's not us. I have to look that one up too. But Gentile for sure just means nation. You don't want to say heathen. You don't want to mix them. It's like saying that all fornication is adultery when it's not.
I understand.
You understand? One means one is the other, but they don't necessarily go together. It can be the same thing, but not necessarily. So, all right. So you got heathen. You go ahead and finish the definition, Salami.
Gentiles, nation, people. Usually it means a non-Israelite people.
Read it again.
Usually it means
What is it?
a non-Israelite people.
Usually is the key word. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what you're going to understand. Like, usually it's talking about somebody else because we all know that Gentiles sometimes is talking about us. But it's a people. It's a nation. It's certain people that, you know, they're when we ain't talking about us, we talking about somebody else, the other nations, the world. In the truth, we always say the world. Niggas in the world. You know what I'm saying? This, that, the third, you know, nations, but it is not necessarily a heathen.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, sir.
Most times Christ. All right, go ahead. The scripture tell me
The book of Genesis, chapter 10 and verse 5. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided into their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families and their nations. And the son of Ham, Cush and Mizraim and Put and Canaan, and the sons of Cush. Oh, that was it, sir. The Gentiles part.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking up heathen. Salaki. Heathen it's a synonym. Heathen says usually used for non-Israelite, Israelitish, but usually used for non-Israelitish people, and thus has the meaning of Gentiles. The differentiation between Israelites and Gentiles was more sharply accentuated in New Testament times than in Old Testament times. The reason for this being chiefly that the Jews had suffered so much from Gentile hands. Gentiles were looked upon with aversion and hatred. This is evident. Okay. So Salaki, you was correct, man. You guess you can use it as heathen. It is a synonym for Gentile. God's interest in and concern for the heathen is seen in the Old Testament, especially in the book of Jonah. In the New Testament, Yahushua commanded the apostles to preach the gospel to all the world. And so in both of them, you say heathen origin, which of course you know that heathen, you know what I mean? Okay, so be careful in both of them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's a nation. It can be anyone. So when you're reading the scriptures, the reason why I had you get the definition, you said what it said, the isle of the Gentiles. The isle, read that part where it said the word.
Yes, sir. Genesis chapter 10 and verse 5. By these were the isles.
Go above that.
Genesis chapter 10 and verse 1. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah.
Okay.
Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood.
Okay.
The sons of Japheth, Gomer and Magog and Madai.
Okay. All right. And you went to 1. You started at 5, right?
Yeah, the question was at 5, and I went up to 1.
Okay. Yeah. So this is what, you know, the separation after the flood with Noah's sons. You got the isles of the nations, of the people. You know what I'm saying? So your question is what? Who is the gent? Who's talking?
Yes, that was like it said Gentiles. So I wanted to know, were these the first Gentiles? Basically, like, is this saying that these are the first Gentiles that were in the earth?
Yeah, no, it was not the first Gentile. The nation, there's been peoples, different families of people in the earth since the beginning of the earth. You know what I'm saying? It was another nation of people or somebody that was separate from Adam who was talking to Eve. You know what I'm saying? So there's always, the Lord put different people. You can get that in, what is it, Genesis 3? Genesis 1 and 20, where it talks about the last day, on the sixth day, the Most High created man and mankind and womankind. That's the first nation. Like, I mean, it's like, if you think about it, just like animals, right? Like the rest of the creation. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just one type of bird. It was all different types of birds, different families or phyla, what they call it. What's the scientific word? Phyla, classifications, all of that. Like what they call it, like your genus, phyla. You know what I mean? Like a dog would be generally a canine, then they've got a different class for it, or a different specification. What they call it, science lady? What they call it? Like, isn't it like phyla or something like that? PHYLA. No shit. Check that out. Check that out on your Google machine. Like phyla class, all of those things go together. It's like different kinds of species, or you know what I'm saying, classifications of the Lord's creation. Same with man. You know what I'm saying? There were different families, different peoples. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't just create one man and one woman. The Most High created, different people, different families or what have you. I think that's what it'll fall under, like family.
So it says that it's a taxonomic rank.
What taxonomic what?
Taxonomic rank. And so it's kingdom, phylum, division,
Right.
class, order, family, species.
Right. So it takes it all the way down. Like, it starts from like the broad spectrum of it and brings it all the way down to the actual, right. You know what I'm saying? Family, and then species. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a classification, how they can separate all these different animals or whatever. Same thing with people. There's been a whole lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? Like the scripture says, and that's just true. We all come from Adam. We ain't all, you know what I'm saying? We all came, what you read in Gentiles from Noah, which ended up being different peoples, even though those are all Noah's sons from the same mother, same father, but they're different peoples. They're different families. They're different nations of people. Okay, so gold animals got created. Things like the cattle, it goes about the cattle after their kind and all of that.
Book of Genesis chapter 1.
So like 25, I guess. 24. 24 starts the 6th day.
Yes, sir. Book of Genesis chapter 1 and verse 24. And the power said, let earth bring forth the living creatures after his kind, cattle and creeping things.
Right. This is the beginning of the first day. Let the earth bring forth the creatures. The creature after his kind. So there's all different kinds of creatures, you know what I'm saying, that are on the earth, that walk on the earth. The Lord did the seas, the oceans after their kind. You know what I'm saying? And then he did the fowls and what have you. Now it's the creatures that are walking on the earth after its time. Keep going.
And the creeping thing, and beast of the earth after his kind. Mm-hmm. And it was so. And the power made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after its time.
Everything that creepeth upon the earth after its kind. It wasn't just one cattle, two cattle. It was all different kinds, different species, different families, class, phyla, whatever, after its kind. Keep going.
And the power said that it was good. It's like it saw that it was good. And the power said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness.
Stop. You guys do understand that, right? Something that creeps on, just like every other creature. The Lord said, let us make man in our image. Right? Man is different than all the rest of the creatures. The Lord separated man from all the rest of the creation, which is the long form of creature. You understand? Like the rest of his creation, he made man after his image, meaning the man is able to understand right from wrong, keep laws, you know what I'm saying? Be able to, you know, let's make man in our image and after our likeness and keep going.
After our likeness and and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air.
Right, like the scripture says, if the Lord wanted a rock to do what a man does, he could do it. But he created everything on the earth and said, look, I'm going to make man, this creature, to be after us, to be able to understand and follow and enforce laws and let them have authority, dominion over all the rest of creation, over the fish, over the creeping thing, the cattle, all of that. Keep going.
And over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. Verse 27. So the power created man in his own image. In the image of the power created he him. Male and female created he them.
Right. So this is us. You know what I'm saying? This is the creation of man on the earth. Him giving us the dominion on the earth, male and female. Same just like every other creature after its kind. It wasn't just one. This isn't even talking about Adam and Eve. It's talking about men and women being created on the earth after their kind. Right? All right. So this is the first nation, the first peoples that were on the earth. Everybody was not the same when you get to what verse, chapter 1, verse 6. But they went up amiss from the earth, watered the whole face of the ground, and the Most High power formed man of the dust. Now, this is, I was trying to, okay, 7. In chapter 2, verse 2, it says, day the power ended his work which he had made and rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. Male and female had already been created on the 6th day, along with all the creeping things, the other creeping things on the earth. And the Lord rested and brought man and put him in the garden and the Most High, in verse 7, and the Most High power formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. All right. And the Most High planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man who he had formed. All right. When it says whom he had formed, break it down. What does that mean? Brothers and sisters, who want it?
It says whom he had formed, meaning who he had raised up, who he had made to follow after him.
Okay, but did we just talk about in Genesis 1 and 20 something, right? That man and women were made in his image, right? They're able to follow law. So what's the difference between Adam and all the other men?
The difference is he knew to keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
No. Not they, no. Can't say it like that. Did you have your hand up? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, this is where the Most High actually gave Adam the laws, and give him understanding of the laws and keep them.
That's better. That's how you can say that. He gave Adam his laws. Like everyone knew, like, okay, in America, America has laws. You know what I'm saying? People have rules. You know what I'm saying? Listen, back in them times or whatever, wherever they was living, the difference between Adam is that the Most High formed him and his laws, statutes, and commandments, and now man became. Now he's the one that's going to rule. He's not going to be like the rest of the Gentiles or the rest of the people and the rest of the nations. He becomes somebody different, and now he's going to even rule over them. You know what I'm saying? Over the rest of the men, not just the creeping. All men, women rule over the creeping things, the fowls of the air, the beasts of the field. But now this cat is going up another level. You understand? So he was given the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High to, you know, be raised up and be a living. So he's not going to do drugs. He's not going to have sex with prostitutes. He's not going to piss the Lord off to where the Lord is going to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically what he's being raised up, and now he's a living soul. Now he is able to be in rulership and on top of everyone else. All right. That's the first child there. This is one. Was there another part to the question? So like, I'm trying.
No, that was it.
That was it. Solid. All right.
Wow.
Most High Christ. All right. Any other questions?
I think it's in Genesis 1 in Genesis 1 and 2. God created man in his own image, and the image of God created them. So basically, man and woman were made on the same day.
Correct.
Okay, but I think it's somewhere where it says he called their name Adam. So it's like all the people were called Adam?
No.
How does that work?
You have to give me what scripture you're talking about. But
That's what I was trying to find before I started, before I raised my hand. One sec.
all right, and next time get a sister to mic out so they can hear a question as well. Any questions online while she's looking for that? All right. So while sister's finding that, what I was going to go into today again was some of these laws. I hope y'all, you know what I mean? You can start really anywhere. Leviticus, of course, is like the law. You know what I'm saying? It talks about the law. It talks about, you know, like the Levites, the so-called Haitians, being given the office of priest in our kingdom, in our, you know what I'm saying? So in our newly being formed kingdom, they would be the law. They would be the police officers. They would be the judges and these different things. That's what the priesthood was set up for. It was like the government, right? So all the laws you want to know, mostly you can find in Leviticus. I'm saying everybody knows the dietary laws, and anybody when you go into the dietary laws, Leviticus 11, right? You want to go into like laws about you know, your shape ups and getting your hair cut and tattoos and whatnot. What is that? Leviticus 19. It's like 19, 20, 23. It's a bunch of different. So you'll go, you know what I mean? You'll be able to go through Leviticus and be able to find out, okay, man, I forgot what the law was on this. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty, you know, close to where it's at. But Leviticus is good to understand and know. Deuteronomy also has a lot of the laws in it as well. But Leviticus is like the go-to. It's like, you know, it's like our Constitution. It's like what's the book you go into City Hall or whatever if you wanted to know, you know what I mean? Even your city laws, your state laws, what do they call it? That's okay, that's more higher up, but you know, like local laws. You wanted to know, you know, when I seen, you know, y'all brothers that I've, you know, told you to go check out the laws of the city for us to come out and speak. You know what I'm saying? You go to City Hall and you can find out, okay, here's where the laws that, you know, not, I remember what do they call it?
Addendums.
Addendums? Is that what they call them? Okay, so like the statutes and all of those different things, you know what I'm saying? Like state statute, state codes, all of those different things. That's what Deuteronomy is like, and then you got, you know, Leviticus, which is like more like the Constitution. That's like everything pertaining, and, you know. So we'll go into it as soon as the sister. You find it, yes, sis?
Yeah.
So
Genesis 5 verses 1 and 2.
So you go ahead. Somebody go ahead and read that.
The book of Genesis, chapter 5 and verse 22.
1 and 2.
Okay. Genesis chapter 5 and verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam, and the day that the power created man. In the likeness of the power made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam. In the day when they were created.
Okay. So you know, it didn't when he read it, it didn't like shoot off no light bulbs at all. Read that last part one more time.
Male and female created he them.
Mm-hmm. Male and female created he them. Meaning what? What does that mean?
The Most High created male and female.
Okay, in this, not okay. No, this right here is talking about the generations of Adam. This is what the Christian church don't understand. Like they think that Adam was the first man, but we already just showed that in Genesis chapter 1 and verse 24 through 27 that all of this was done on the sixth day. He created male and female is when he created them. This, read it from 1 again.
This is 5 verse 1. This is the book, the generations of Adam.
Of who?
Of Adam.
All right, so if you go back to Genesis 1 and or maybe it's 2. So it's got to be chapter 2 and verse. Where it says he called him Adam.
The first 19.
Okay, that is in 5. They don't get his name to. Make sure. No. Go to chapter 2 and verse 18.
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 18. And the Most High power said that man shall be alone. I will make him and help me for him.
All right, so this is where Adam is getting raised up on the seventh day. The Lord takes a man that's going to rule over all other I.S.U.P.K. He comes into the truth by himself. Like he starts coming to camp. He starts, you know, checking out classes online or whatever. His wife still wants a birthday, a Valentine's gift. You know what I'm saying? He's changing his life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them fall the hell out the truth because they can't separate from that woman. She don't want, you know what I mean? Like, but this is what the Most High did with Adam. The Most High gave Adam the truth. And after giving Adam the truth, this is what it's saying right here. Now it's not good that a man be alone. It's not good. You come into the truth and your wife ain't rolling strong with you. You understand? Like if you come into the truth, it's hard for brothers to stick when he don't have a sister that, you know, is helping him. That is like, you know, like a support when he got to go and do this and do that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this is what the Most High is talking about right here. On the seventh day, he raises up Adam. He forms him from the dust of the ground, gives him the law, statutes, and commandments, aka the breath of life. And he says that it's not good that he be alone. Okay, keep going.
Verse 19. And out of the ground, the Most High formed Adam, formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle and to the fowl of the air, of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helpmeet for him.
He didn't have no help, nobody else. Like he's the ruler of all men. He's the ruler. He's got dominion over everything, you know, creature that the Lord created. But he didn't have nobody that had these beliefs or these laws that he had. You know what I'm saying? Like he's serving the Most High in the fourth dimension, the invisible power. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. Verse 21. And the Most High Power caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam. And he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Most High Power had taken from man made he a woman and brought her unto man.
Right, like, okay, this is like, you know, the brother asked the question earlier about, you know, was these the first Gentiles or the first nations? It wasn't. There was a whole bunch of different people. Eve is from Adam's family. Like she's close unto him. If it was left up to Adam, he would have chose the most exotic broad he could find. None of them knew the truth. None of them was really, you know, serving the Most High or anything. He would have chose somebody he probably shouldn't choose. The Most High basically made him choose from his family, from his flesh, not something he would have done. He was like he was sleeping on, you know, everybody else, and he ended up choosing this woman, you know what I'm saying, to be his wife. So this woman, the Lord gives the law, statutes, and commandments to somebody who's close unto him, like his family. When it says took a rib, it's the same as in Genesis where it says you're bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. You know what I'm saying? And he closed up the flesh thereof. They became a family. Like it's no longer where Adam came from, and that's my people. Me and this woman, this is our flesh. It's closed up. We're one. You know what I'm saying? Me and this woman become a family. We're family now, and that's it. So this woman now is perfect. The woman that he probably wouldn't have chosen is perfect. She's going to follow Adam and serve the Lord and learn the law, statutes, and commandments like he did. Follow so far? Sure. Keep going.
Come. 3. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh.
She is now my family. Keep going.
She shall be called woman because she was taken out of man.
Now, is this her name? No, it's not her name. You know what I'm saying? They were male and female, but Adam was naming everything. He was naming the animals. He was naming whatever, you know, whatever it is. I forget how to say woman in Hebrew. It's I.S.U.P.K and I.S.U.P.K is man. What is it? I.S.U.P.K?
It's either Usher or Aisha.
No, mother is Amma. You know, I.S.U.P.K? Aisha?
It's either Aisha or Asha. I think it's Aisha.
Only know I thought it. Y'all know that? Okay, well, I don't know what it is, but in Hebrew, that word woman that we're reading about right now is the name for wife. That's what you call a wife. It's just woman. She's my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no word in Hebrew for wife. It's just woman. It's man and woman, husband and wife. That's what it is. It's nothing else. But that wasn't her name. This is wife. That's her. It's like her title. So she is. She's wife. She's woman. Whatever you want to call it. That's that. Okay. Keep going from there. I believe I got something else coming up. Pretty sure. What verse you on?
24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh.
Right, that's what it means. Like the Lord took a rib from Adam, closed up the flesh thereof. It means they became one family. It's no longer Adam is, you know, part of his mother and his father. It's now Adam and his woman become one flesh. They are the same. It's not that the Lord literally took a bone out of Adam and made a woman. He made a woman a long time ago. There were tons of women that Adam could have chose from, but the Lord didn't want him to just choose any woman. He wanted him to choose a woman that was right. You come into the I.S.U.P.K, you got to be in here at least 6 months before anybody can say anything to you, because your dumb ass would choose any man that come along and smile at you and tell you everything you want to hear. Every brother would take any woman that would open up her quiver unto him. Every man. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord made a deep sleep to fall over Adam and made him get somebody that was right for him. That's kind of like what our 6 month to a year rule is. You know what I'm saying? And everyone is to follow that. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you follow that 6 month to a year rule, because absolutely it's for your destiny. We gonna make a deep sleep fall over. You gonna come in here and just focus on these laws, statutes, commandments. Focus on changing your damn life, putting everything else down, and a woman will just show up that you're supposed to be with. She'll be there. So that's what happened to Adam. That's all that's talking about. At the end of the day, Adam was the cat that got the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay. Then he gets this woman who becomes his wife. You know what I'm saying? His family and his flesh. All right. Now, any more on that? We can go back.
Just a little bit, sir.
Go ahead.
Verse 25. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed.
All right. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's okay. This becomes his wife. Now take me back to where we was at. I need that because in the beginning of it, it says these are the generations of Adam. Okay, you got a question?
It's I.S.U.P.K. Woman is I.S.U.P.K.
Spell it.
It's I.S.U.P.K.
Spell it.
A.H.Y.A.S.H.A.H.
Yasha.
I.S.U.P.K.
Ayasha. Yeah, man is Ayash.
Yeah, man.
Ayasha is woman.
I.S.U.P.K.
What did you say it was? Asha. A.S.H.A.
A.H.S.H.A.H.
No, it's I.S.U.P.K.
That sounds better. I don't know where you get that with your source. It's better. No, I don't know. Where you get with your source?
This is from Officer the Hebrew teacher. He gave me a list.
I'll double check. I mean, both of y'all can double check. Make sure. Are this in text or is it something that's old or something?
No, this is not.
Okay, tell them put Ayasha. See if that's what it is. That sounds better. Ayasha. Are you sure? Because I know Ayash is man.
Yeah, Ayash is man.
Yeah.
A.H.Y.A.S.H.
Yeah, she comes from man.
Yeah, I.S.U.P.K.
Okay, that's why we'll get it. All right, just look it up in the.
Yeah.
Jeez. So yeah, I would double check. Like I said, I text that back to him as well to make sure he might have texted it wrong, or maybe the brother might be wrong in what he got. I don't know. Either way, that sounds better. Ayasha sounds like right. Okay, so go back to where we were to the generation, the book of the generations of Adam.
Sir. Genesis chapter 5 and verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam.
Mm-hmm.
In the day that the power created man, and the likeness of the power made he him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is the generations of the book of Adam. In the day that the Lord created man, meaning everybody. Now, this is not forming Adam. This is him creating mankind. He made all men in the creation or in the likeness of him. Follow laws. White man is able to follow laws. The African is able to follow laws. The change. Keep going.
Come. Verse 2. Male and female created he them, and blessed them.
This is where it goes, right here. And did what?
And blessed them.
Who did he bless? Anybody?
Bless Adam.
How?
by giving them the law.
And he gave everybody the ability to follow laws. Everybody's created in the image of the Most High. But everybody wasn't given the laws of the Most High. Precept is Psalms 147, verse 19. On the way down, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't dealt so with any other nation of people. But there were tons of different people, tons of different nations that the Lord could have chosen. He pulled Adam to the side, right? And what we just read gave him a woman from his own people to rock with him. Keep going.
Male and female, he created he them and blessed them.
Mm-hmm.
and called their name Adam.
Okay, the ones that he blessed, he called Adam. Now, who is that talking about? 6.
Adam's descendants. Like he's already bloodline.
No. One flesh.
Just him and Eve?
Right. Give me an example. Can you think of any? That's why I asked if a light bulb. Anywhere? What is it? What is a woman? When a woman gets married, she becomes him. No, him. In America, what happens when you get married?
You said his last name.
Yeah, you same Adam. When they say Mr. and Mrs. Adam from the earth, they're the same. There's no difference. She has Mrs. Dr. Martin Luther King. It's him and Coretta. We ain't even saying Coretta's name. It's his. It's his possession. It's his woman. He called them, the ones that he blessed and gave law, statutes, and commandments to, he called them Adam. It's Adam and his woman. They became one flesh. They became one family. So far? Keep going.
Verse 3. And Adam lived 130 years.
Oh, that was it. Okay. Male and female created he them and blessed them and called their name Adam in the day when they were created. Right. So these Adam and his woman are Adam. You know what I'm saying? I mean, white people say like the word Adamites. I don't even know. I mean, I guess he got people too. You know what I'm saying? But in this, it's just Adam and his woman. They got blessed. They got the law, statutes, and commandments. They got raised up. And now you about to find out, you know what I'm saying, who at the Adamites are. You know what I'm saying? The generations of Adam, his kids, the people that followed after this bloodline, the people that followed. There were other nations on the earth, but this is the generations of Adam. You understand? Did I have a preset? Seemed like I had one. Okay, should be. What was I going to? I did have something in my head, so like it. Oh well, forgot now to come back to me. All right. Any other questions in the room, online? Cool. It's locked out. I forgot my phone. I don't know what time it is. Y'all keep me up on the time about the shot. So again, law class, right? So we're gonna get into some of these different laws. Let's start. What I said, I told y'all about Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Numbers, Deuteronomy. So all of those is really like your law books. You know what I'm saying? Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, all different various laws. So we're gonna go into them. The brother asked about, you know, doing stuff you didn't know you was doing wrong. Let's first of all, we'll start off in Exodus chapter 22, 21. No, start with 22 and 16, and then we'll go to 21. All right. So, very important thing, the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So we're very fruitful people. We love to multiply. We love to enjoy ourselves and be happy and smile and what have you. Here's one thing you need to know while you're out here and trying to enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Sex, according to the Most High, is marriage. You know what I'm saying? You come into the truth, you no longer have a boyfriend that you have sex with or a girlfriend that you have sex with. It does not exist. You can have a boyfriend. We call it court. We try and take it really old school so you can really understand. Like you say boyfriend in America, it's like, you know, we live together. That's my boyfriend. That's my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we live together. Yeah, we got kids. But it's my boyfriend. It's my girlfriend. That's what it is. All right. According to the Lord, that is not the case. All right. According to the Lord, sex is marriage. You can't have sex with anybody. You can't be sending, you know, D pics and, you know, P pics and, you know, they go sexting. What they call them, man? It's sexting. That's what it is. You can't be sexting out here, man. You don't want, you know, your woman to have shown all of her goodness to a bunch of other brothers. Well, I didn't have sex with them. It's the same thing. be sitting there, you know what I'm saying, sending pictures of, you know what I'm saying. Don't be on Instagram showing all your business, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, this should be special. You know what I'm saying? And it's a sad thing because we don't, you know, have this breath of life, because we're zombies, the walking dead. We don't know, man. We out here just putting ourselves, you know, to nothing. Like, your woman, your daughter, your wife, your mother means nothing anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna show everything she got. It's not special. Everybody should get a chance. Everyone should, you know, when it was never intended that way with the Most High. So let's go ahead and read it in Exodus real quick. Before whoever got it, get down.
Book of Exodus, chapter 22, starting at verse 1. 16. Verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
All right, if a man entice a maid, if a cat gang you up, then you're not betrothed or married, which that would be lawful. You know what I'm saying? If a sister is betrothed to somebody, that is, you are being unbrotherly. You can't do that. If she's not betrothed, it's okay. If she's betrothed, we can get that law as well. You know what I'm saying? There's something that the father can do. But if she's not betrothed and he entice her and they lie with each other, then he must surely endow her. You're going to have to go now pay and make her your wife. You can't call her your girlfriend. You can't break up with her. You can't, you know, the only way you can not be with this woman for the rest of your life is if she go and be a whore. If she go and sleep with somebody else, then you're free. You're free from that whore. She can be somebody else's whore then. Other than that, that woman belongs to you. That's what that is, okay? Any more? Sharp.
Verse 17.
He don't even know he don't know his nickname. His intent. Yeah. You don't know your nickname, huh? You don't know the Shard, brother. That's what we write in the book. All right, go ahead, Russell.
Verse 17. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgin.
Right, man. Listen, if her father now can refuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't intend for his daughter to marry you. He might have wanted somebody else to marry her or wait longer or whatever the case may be, even though you enticed her. You know what I'm saying? He can refuse and do what?
Can utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgin.
Yeah, you still got to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still going to have to pay for that woman that you don't get. No sweat. Yeah, you owe. You owe, brother. And that's, listen, it's so crazy to us. It's so crazy out because, like, that's, again, that it's in our protocols in the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Nowadays, what if a woman decides, let's say you entice a sister, you know what I'm saying, in the school or whatever, and you lay down with her and she'd be like, hey, you know what? I ain't let go of all of my whore ways. I'm gonna go sleep with another nigga over here just so I'm free from your crazy ass. Man. You and the truth, she don't want to hear none of that shit you talking about. She can go and sleep with somebody else, and it's like she did what her father would have did. Refused it. You done paid the dowry. You don't even have this woman anymore. It's the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare that a father would actually do this because he doesn't want his daughter to go and be a whore. He doesn't want his daughter to be watered down in what that dowry could be or would be or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If he decided to refuse, that brother paid the dowry. And if he decided to give it to somebody else, guess what? Them tokens of virginity that's not on them sheets, it's not gonna be on there. Brothers, you don't want to pay no crazy dowry for that. You know what I'm saying? I might take the woman, but she's watered down, brother. She's like, and this is what our sisters and our daughters do to themselves. You know what I'm saying? The brother find out you done slept with everybody on his football team. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might as well hit it and leave it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a woman who is, you know, it's different. So anyway, nowadays, America, this kingdom we live in has made our sisters to not even value themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gets to see him, everybody gets to hit him. They don't like it, you know what I'm saying? They keep it moving, they do what it is, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which we can't do, what we don't do. You come into the truth, you change your life, you're a brand new woman, you're a brand new brother, man, and take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in here with no whores. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in here and go and be a whore. You know what I'm saying? You get with a brother, you decide to lay down, he gang you up, or you had too much to drink, I don't give a damn. That's your husband, that's your rib. Doesn't matter, brother. You know what I'm saying? So be very wise. You know what I'm saying? Use these laws, you know what I'm saying, for what they were intended. All right. So you drop that. There's no more on that, right? Give me let's just go into what verse you at. 17. Go ahead, read on. Until I catch up to you.
Verse 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Whosoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death.
Good night, man. Like this is these are the laws of the Lord, man. You do not have free will. You don't have the option to choose. You can't have sex with any nation that you want to. You can't have sex with no beast. You can't have sex with any man's woman. You can't have sex with anybody else other than your husband and not, you know, and be right. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really comes down to. So, you know what I'm saying? Even for the woman, thou shalt suffer not a witch to live. Whoever says, so this is talking, of course, about witches. What are witches? Modern day witches. It's a drug dealer, man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to kill drug dealers in the Bible. You can't allow them to live. You can't allow people who are putting, you know, chemicals and potions and concoctions together and killing your people. They're not supposed to get to live. You know what I'm saying? Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Whosoever lieth with the beast shall surely be put to death. He that sacrificeth unto any god, save unto the Most High only, he shall utterly be destroyed. You know what I mean? So, like in the law, it was death, man. It was follow the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments, or die. That's all you get. You know what I'm saying? If you a whore, you're gonna die. You go and you cheat on your husband, somebody is going to get the biggest rocks they can find and bludgeon you to death until you're dead. You know what I'm saying? If you sleep with an animal, if you're a witch, if you want to sell drugs, all the things that our people nowadays, it's just nothing. It's just, you know, I sell drugs. How I get by. I must. I have to. How else my daughter gonna eat? You would die, brother. You know what I'm saying? How your daughter gonna eat then? I bet you find a different way. You understand? So the whole point, you know what I'm saying? Like these laws are very important, man. These laws were given to us so that we would be living souls, so that we wouldn't be witches. We wouldn't be whoremongers. We wouldn't be whores. We wouldn't be whatever else you could imagine. You know what I'm saying? Keep going from there. Where else we at? What we got? Keep going.
Verse 20.
Oh,
He that,
go ahead, no sweat.
he that sacrificeth unto any god, save unto the Most High only, he shall be utterly destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt neither vex a stranger, nor oppress him, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry, and my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword. And your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless.
Right, this is what we talked about, man. Like a nigga head be cutting off. You getting cut off. Like the Lord said, I will surely kill you with the sword. Do you think the Lord is going to come down with a sword? No, I am the hand of the Lord. I will, whatever he want done, if you a priest, that's your job. That was the law. You know what I'm saying? They're going to enforce the law, and the Lord is going to kill you if you afflict. Meaning, like, if you hurt any of mine, if you talk stuff about them, a lot of people, they talk about what they call it cyberbullying, things like that. Before there was cyberbullying, the Lord outlawed that. You could not do that to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You can't talk bad about your brother. You can't be gossiping about your sister. You can't be doing that. You understand? Because if they cry unto the Lord, this person keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? They cry unto the Lord is for sure going to hear it. And we're going to deal with it. You have a question?
Oh, God, that's what I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask where it says, if, and they cry unto, when it says, and they cry unto the Lord, is it literally talking about crying unto the Most High, or, you know, complaining to a priest?
What's the difference?
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it could be either one. I mean, you can listen. You can let the priest know. You, brother and sister, like some people just hold it in. You know what I'm saying? There's so many of our brothers and sisters that have been done wrong by, you know, family members, and they don't want to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters have been molested by uncles and aunties or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows about it. You know what I'm saying? Like they won't tell nobody. They don't tell the police. You know what I mean? They ain't telling no family members. Nobody knows. They cry unto the Lord. Like, you know what I mean? Listen, like I said, I am the hand of the Lord as a priest. That's your job. You know what I'm saying? They better not cry unto me. You know what I'm saying? They better not say nothing to me. You know what I mean? You better not. They better not call GEN.YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? They better not call one of these brothers that we're going to enforce. You know what I mean? Like the wrath of the Most High on this earth. You know what I mean? So the Lord ain't coming down with no sword. But I am coming through. You know what I mean? This is the law, of course. Now this would mean your death. Back in the day, like the least little thing that you did to a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, somebody give me that preset, man. It's better if they drown. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, so what verse was this? Right. If he that sacrifices unto any god, save unto the Most High, only he shall utterly be destroyed. So you want to celebrate Christmas, the Lord will kill you. We're going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Thou shalt neither vex a stranger nor oppress him. You know what I'm saying? Like your brother come in, you can't take advantage of him. You know what I'm saying? You can't take advantage because he ain't from around here. You know what I'm saying? So now you going to oppress him. You going to keep him down. He's a stranger, man. I'm helping him get on his feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to keep like our oppressor does to us. Do that unto your brother who you don't know, who's a stranger. You know what I'm saying? If a widow, a sister, man, lost her husband, you know what I'm saying? The child lost his father or whatever. It's all about us taking care of one another. Why? Because we are the children of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We are special unto him. So if niggas, spicks, and savages are, they should be special unto you if you serve the Most High. So that's what the Lord is saying. If you do afflict a widow or a fatherless child, if you afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry, and my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. Okay? So again, these laws, like I said, we're just going into various laws tonight. If y'all have any questions, anything you don't understand about the laws, what you could do in Christian church and what you can't do when you come into the truth, that's what this is about. All right. Who's reading? You was reading? Good.
Verse 24. I will kill you, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless.
Right. Like if you oppress a sister or that lost her husband, or a child that lost their father, guess what? You're one, because you are getting put to death. Your children are fatherless because you getting put to death. You understand? You can't oppress them. You know what I mean? This was like in the Christian church, they used to do that all the time. You have to be careful how you do this and that and the third, because they understood, you know what I mean? Like, Lord can make it happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't, remember back in church, you couldn't even do your eyeballs and that. You'd be afraid to get stuck that way. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just, you know that the Lord is capable of the same thing happening to you. You know what I mean? And that's what the law was for, and we enforced it. It wasn't that the Lord was going to come down and kill you with a sword and make you get stuck. It might be something that messed you up later on down the line because you don't love Native Indians, because you don't treat them the way that, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to treat them. All right.
Like they used to tell you, you make fun of stuttering.
Mike.
Like they used to tell you, you make fun of stutterers, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have to stutter.
Mess around, your kids might stutter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's exactly right. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me see another nation of people that do. You know what I mean? Let them have some little, crazy looking kids. They got, or they got a speech impediment or, like a disease or something. I laugh at him all day because I gets it off. You know what I'm saying? But yours, it really has to be something that you understand that you don't mess with the Lord's people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I laugh at them not because I'm an evil, horrible person, but because of what they did to my people. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it like the vengeance of the Most High coming back to them, just like what we're reading about right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do that to somebody else, it's supposed to happen to you. You beat my kids' heads against the stone. I'd be happy when your kid get hit by a damn car, you another nation. You know what I'm saying? I'd be happy when your kids are born with whatever disease or whatever the hell they got. Happening to my people, nigga, we got to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, this could be me. You understand? Somebody have a question? Like I saw it. What I had?
Millstone.
Oh, yeah, got it.
The book of Matthew, chapter 18 and verse 6. But whoso shall offend one of these least little ones, which belong in me.
Read that again.
But whoso shall offend one of these little ones, which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea.
Right, it's better for you, brother. Just go kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you offend somebody who serves the Most High, that believes in the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, just kill yourself. It's over with. Because if you don't kill yourself, you know what I mean? When the Lord give us, back rulership and authority, that's my job. That's what I was set up for. You know what I'm saying? That's what these shields is for. You know what I'm saying? I'm the police. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming to enforce the laws. That's what it is, right? So that's what Christ is saying. That's what the Most High said thousands and thousands of years before Christ, is that you cannot offend people that serve the Most High. So be careful, man. Give me that other precept, man. And I believe it's in Kings, where the bears come out and tear the little kids up. Watch your damn mouth, man, when you talk to the Lord's people, man. You deal with brothers and sisters that truly serve the Most High. The Lord knows, you know what I'm saying? And you can fake it all you want to. I hope it's 100. You know what I'm saying? I hope you love the law, statutes, and commandments. I hope you love the Most High. I hope you love the men of the Lord and what it is, because listen, it's nothing you can fake with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Who got it? Go ahead.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 2, verse 23.
2 Kings, chapter 2 and 23. Make sure we don't need to go up or nothing. You feel me? 2 and 23. Go ahead.
And he went up from thence unto Bethel, and he was going up by the way. There came forth little children out of the city and mocked him.
Man, listen, y'all don't know. If y'all have never read about Elijah, man, hardcore brother, man, prophet, you know what I'm saying, like lover of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. All right? Tell them where you're at.
At the middle of verse 23 in 2 Kings.
Is this Elijah or Elisha?
Elisha.
Okay, Elisha. Same difference. Yeah, well, not same difference. They're two different people, but both hardcore. You know what I'm saying? Like, Elijah was the original, and Elisha came after him, right? Elisha was his student, like his protege, the brother that came after him. Elijah got taken, and Elisha asked for a portion, just a little bit of the type of spirit that Elijah had, and Elisha went on to do the work of the Lord as well, the same way that Elijah did. So this is talking about Elisha or Elijah?
Elisha.
What verse?
22. Well, 22 tells you this.
All right. Go ahead.
Come on. Verse 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 23. And he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city, and mocked him, and said unto him, Go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of the Most High. And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood, and took 40 and 2 children of them. And he went from thence to Mount Carmel, and from thence he returned to Samaria.
Yeah. So again, man, listen, you can think it's a game if you want to, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to respect the men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to respect the Lord's children. You have to respect the fatherless, the widows, the strangers that serve the Most High. Because if you don't, you understand, like, you are cursed. You might as well hang a big butt rock from your neck and just jump in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever the Lord is going to do to you, these 2 bears tore up 42 kids. They ain't had no sense. That their parents didn't raise them up in the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and didn't respect a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, even in the Christian church, they used to tell us that, like, watch your mouth. Don't talk about the pastor. The pastor is a filthy, homosexual, pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the truth. It's not disrespect. This is not a man that serves the Most High. I didn't know it then, but back then we were scared. We didn't talk about pastor. Look how he walked. Look how he be holding his hand when he's singing that song. Just gay as hell. You know what I'm saying? He used to be scared. Listen, brother, you won't find, first of all, none of that in here. Second of all, this cat, he looked on these children. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the old folks would say, you ain't got no home training. He went a step further. Like, he cursed them. Basically, man, like, I hope you never have children. Hope you never have no children bad as you. And I'm saying it the nicest way I possibly can right now, because I could just imagine what Alicia actually said to these little badass kids. You know what I'm saying? And he watched, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord sent 2 bears that killed these kids, and he was like, all right, I'm on my way.
Right.
Let's continue doing the work. It's just going to do the work. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all can think that the kids are special if you want to. It's just a little kid. But that is a man of the Lord, though. You know what I'm saying? Watch your goddamn mouth. Watch what you do. Watch what you say. Don't offend nobody that serves the Most High. That's my suggestion. That's what this law is talking about. Offend somebody that serves the Most High, man. Just go kill yourself quick for you meet a bear on Main Street somewhere. You understand? All right, man. Anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Bear come out the building, come out of whatever, come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be no bears around nowhere where we live, man. I'd be very afraid. You know what I'm saying? That it's gonna happen. All right. Where we go back to where was that?
It was in Mark and Matthew, but before that was in Exodus 22.
Okay, did I finish Mark? Yeah, Mark was the millstone.
Well, yeah.
Or Matthew, right? Okay.
Both of those say the same.
All right, any more on that Exodus? I wanted to finish up that chapter. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, I need to finish it.
Go to Exodus chapter 22, verse 25. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor.
If thou do what?
Lend money to any of my people.
To who?
My people.
This is the Lord's people, man. If you dealing with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, if you dealing with Israelites, which are the Lord's people, if you lend money to any of my people, go ahead.
That is poor by thee. Mm-hmm. Thou shalt not be to him as an usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury.
Right, you can't be unto him as a creditor. You can't be at him like a bank. You know how the bank charge you ridiculous interest and all of these different things. You want to take out a loan. You need help. You done lost your job. You poor, this, that, and the third. You can't be. If they're the people of the Lord, you cannot lend to them and tell them, look, you're going to have to pay me a little extra. I'm going to lend you this money. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be as a creditor or, you know what I'm saying, a loan shark. Neither can you add any type of usury to the Lord's people if you lend them money. All right? Go ahead.
Come. Thou shalt not be to him a usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. Mm-hmm. If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him by that the sun goeth down.
All right, so the brother, okay, so if you take something brother, which is named or the Lord's people, his people. If you take anything of their clothes to pledge, like to like just hold this, man. You know what I'm saying? The brother come to you like, yo, I need to borrow your car. I need to do this. I need to do that, whatever. I need some money. You know what I'm saying? Just hold this. I'm gonna pay you back. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, you hold this. You know what I'm saying? Like collateral. God, it'd be like collateral. You know what I'm saying? Look, yeah, give me pledge. Give me the hate me say like you messed it up. You said like, right? Give me pledge in the Bible dictionary if it's there. Yeah. What they say, what is the Pledge of Allegiance, right? What is the Pledge of Allegiance, man? It's like a promise. I pledge allegiance. I promise you that I'm loyal and patriotic to America and to the republic for which it stands. You got it? Solid.
Pledge in the Compact Bible Dictionary. Personal property of a debtor held to secure a payment.
Collateral. That's what collateral is, right? You know what I'm saying? But namely, what the brother just read is like it would be a piece of property held for what?
Right? Held to secure a payment.
Right, to secure a payment. You know what I'm saying? So if my brother was like, yo, you know, I'm going to pay you back, just hold on to this, you know what I'm saying? I'll give it right back to you. Like, I don't care if something come up at the end of the day and he's like, damn, I can't pay you, bro. I'm going to pay you tomorrow, though. Make sure I got you. You ain't worry about it. No sweat, brother. Here, man, take your stuff back, man. You're going to need your coat tomorrow, man. It's going to be cold. Don't hold that nigga's coat. What's wrong with you, man? Be a brother unto him, man. Be a sister unto him. Like, it's my brother. Him, I don't do you like everybody else. I can't do you like I would do another nation. And I'm going to hold it because I don't trust chicks. I don't trust Africans. I don't trust white people. I just don't. You, I don't have a choice. Because I don't want to piss the Lord off. I don't want you to be offended and go tell the Lord like this nigga, you know I just lost my husband. The Lord will, man, send bears on you, bro. Don't play. Keep these laws, man. Treat your brother and sister with brotherhood, with kindness, with charity, with love. You know what I'm saying? The same way you would expect them to do. All right? Any more? Mm-hmm.
Verse 26. If thou all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him by that the sun goeth down.
And just right now, it's close. Right? Like you don't want him to be cold, because he let you hold it. Like, take this, you need that. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be something else. You think of something else. This is literally saying clothes, right? It could be something else that your brother or sister need. Like you know they're gonna need that. Then give it back to them, man. Make sure that the brothers forget your damn loan or whatever you gave them. You know what I'm saying? Forget that, man. Make sure that brother is good. Make sure that sister is good. Okay, keep going from there.
Oh, God. 27. For that is his covering only. It is his raiment for his skin. Wherein shall he sleep? And it shall come to pass when he cries unto me that I will hear. For I am gracious.
You should be like the Most High. You should be gracious, man. Have some damn mercy, some grace, man. You know what I'm saying, for your brothers and sisters. The Lord does. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even his blood. This is our family, man. You know what I'm saying? This is our nation. This is our kingdom. So make sure that you understand that that's what these laws are for. How we treat each other, how we talk to each other, it's very important. You know what I'm saying? If somebody come to me and they be like, man, sure, man, the way you said that to me, brother, I feel some type of way about it, nigga. I'm sorry. We'll never go to counsel for that. I'll never be like, I said it how I said it. Get over the shit. Because if I offended you, nigga, that was not my intention. What I was trying to do was help if I possibly can. What I was trying to do was tell you what the Most High said. If I said it and it came off some type of way, I'm going to tell you it's not how I meant it. We're not going to counsel about that. We're finna argue about that, man. Salakia. The hell? That's not the point of anything that I do. You know what I'm saying? And every one of you should be exactly the same way. Like it shouldn't be nobody take you and you'll be to counsel because you done said something that you can't apologize for. Like, I'm sorry, brother, and I won't. If I offended you in any way, sister, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 28. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not delay to offer the first of thy ripe fruits, and of thy liquors, the firstborn of thy sons shalt thou give unto me.
I am right, man. Man, get listen. Anybody want to break them two down? I mean, y'all priests, you know what I mean? I want some of that. No sweat. Okay, so thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. So there are powers, right? Like the scripture says in Psalms 93. Ye are gods. Where is that? Give me that one. I'm gonna need that one for everybody breaking away from Christianity and Islam. I need you to understand this because this is the powers. When you read it in Hebrew, it will be the powers. Angels are gods. Ye are gods. There are different gods. You can't piss off anybody that serves the Lord. It's the point of all of this. Is the whole point of this whole thing is that the people that serve the Most High, you can't piss them off. You can't go against them. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a problem, you go up the right avenues, man. You use the proper channels. You use the laws, statutes, that the Most High gave you to find a way to deal with your weakness, with your emotionalness, whatever the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not an excuse to break the laws. You still have to do it. The Lord don't give a damn about how you feel. Nothing. You understand? So you have to learn. You have to learn how to do this, how to deal with these laws, what you like, what you don't like about what the Lord is saying. This is how we do it. All right. Give me what is it? Psalm, what is it? 82. It's a lot here. Psalm 8.
The book of Psalm, chapter 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods.
Okay. I want to go on. Let me see what it says. 82. Go to 4. Go to 3.
Psalms 82, verse 1. God standing in the congregation of the mighty, he judges among the gods.
Right. The Most High, the power, standeth in the congregation of the mighty. Who are the mighty?
Gods, like the men of the Lord.
Right. It would be men. It would be men of the Lord, people that serve, people under the Lord. Like the Most High, we call him the Most High because he's over all other powers. He's the Most High power. The Most High standeth in the congregation of whoever is in rulership, anybody who's in authority, that would be what gods are. That's what literal meaning of God is. It is Elohim in Hebrew, which means the powers. So there are people, there are men that have powers. There are angels that have powers, right? Anybody who has power, guess what? The Most High is above all of them. Congregation of gods. Keep going.
Come. He judges among the gods.
Mm-hmm.
How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the person of the wicked? Salah.
Right. Now, if you in power, how long are you going to keep perverting the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High? Like making, America is famous for it. You know what I'm saying? They are famous for being unjust, for not judging correctly, for not giving out right sentences and punishments or whatever the case may be. Why? Because they don't, first of all, know the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. They don't serve the Lord. But the power standeth in the congregation of the mighty men that are on the earth, the men that have power on this earth. He judgeth amongst them. The white man sits on top of the entire earth, but he has a judge as well. He don't run everything. The Most High runs every damn thing. You understand? He's the Most High. How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? When we was in rulership, we did exactly the same thing. That's why the Lord took the kingdom from us. You know what I'm saying? How long will you take bribes, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men? How long will you water down what the laws of the Most High and how important it is? You know what I'm saying? You being a mighty man or a person in power. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 3. Defend the poor and the fatherless.
That's what you should do with your power. You should defend the poor and the fatherless, those widows, people who are under you, who don't have the power that you have. Keep going.
Do justice to the afflicted and needy.
Mm-hmm.
Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked.
That's what you should do with your power. That's what the Lord said, man. That's why them kids got taught by bears. That's why the Lord said he's going to kill you with the sword if you come against a sister who cries unto him because she keeps the laws and people just treating her wrong. You know what I'm saying? She done lost her husband. Nobody cares nothing about her. These kids that cry unto the Lord, like that's the point. Men in power, which is what we teach in the I.S.U.P.K. This is what we teach men to do. We teach you to be the defenders of the faith, to be defenders of the law, statutes, and commandments, to be defenders of people who are weaker than you are, man. These sisters, man, these children, these brothers are weaker than you. You owe them. You owe them your time. You can't pick up the damn phone. You can't show up. You can't be there. You can't hit the prisons. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Big up to you brothers, man. Shirazes, I do a hell of a job with that prison program, man. And it's necessary, brother. Like they can't do anything, man. They need you. They need these princes. They need these men and these mighty men in power to help them. You understand? Keep going.
Come. Verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Man, get that. Go ahead.
I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
All right, man. You are gods. You are the ones that are supposed to be in power. You're the ones that are, you know what I'm saying, the angels, the Allahayim. If you read it in the Hebrew, somebody asked me that question not too long ago. That's why I'm bringing this up, you know, about the angels. The devil fought with Michael and his angels. You're those angels. You are the gods. You are the people on earth that have power. Men in the I.S.U.P.K. are the men that have power to help and to fix situations that other people can't fix. They don't have no power. They don't have no strength. They don't have no discipline. You know what I'm saying? They are weak. It's my job to be strong. It's my job to help you get strong. That's my job. Ye are gods. Keep going. And ye are what?
Children of the Most High.
Right. That's it. You are the children of the Most High. You belong. You're special unto the Lord, man. And so I cannot offend you. I cannot afflict you. I cannot make you feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are a people that the Most High loves, man. We are people that have been destroyed and beat up. You know what I'm saying? And even still, even though we pissed the Lord off, we still got to keep these laws. We still got to treat each other like brothers. You understand? We still got to treat each other like sisters, like family. You understand? That's what these laws are for. That's the whole point of it. That's why it's very important. We have this class every week because this is not a game. You think it's something light. If you think I'm in the truth, you think it's a damn club. It's not a club. You understand? Like, we are going to be the gods. We are going to be the powers, man. When you at your work or your school or whatever, and people see how you move and how you rock in the spirit of the Most High, man, like the way you are genuine about how you are, like, it's powerful, man. And people don't understand what it is that you do, man. You can't take it light. You can't take it for granted. Our children need it. Our brothers need it. Our sisters need it. It's very important, man. All right. Any more?
Okay.
Keep going.
Verse 7. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations.
All right, now listen, man. The Lord sees how we've been handling things, and that's why we got judged, man. That's why we're in the ghettos, barrios, and reservations, because we wouldn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We would not give righteous judgment. We would not defend the fatherless and the widows. We would not help the strangers. We oppressed our own people. We said, and 28, thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. Of course, there's another one, follow, the powers that be, for they are ordained of the Most High. Again, this is like the same thing. Thou shalt not delay to offer the first of thy ripe fruits and of thy liquors. At this time, what's the liquors? What is that talking about?
Yeah, grapes. Or
Yeah, but when I say what is it talking about? When in the law where it says, okay, I'm just giving it to you now. Okay, in the law, what is that? What is that?
It's your first fruit, like it's your offering.
What offering?
Your drink offering.
Right, it's the drink offering. That's your liquors, right? So the first of whatever crops you're growing, if you decide you want to make liquors out of it, of your grapes, you don't have to make liquor out of grapes. You don't have to make, you know what I mean? So drink offering, whatever offering, all of these things you give unto the rulers. You do what the law says and how you're supposed to deal with them. That's what he's talking about, right? So thou shalt not delay to offer the first of thy ripe fruits and of thy liquors. The firstborn of thy sons shalt thou give unto me. Okay, so keep the laws, man. You know what I'm saying? The firstborn of thy sons, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the Levites, they did a certain thing. We can get the laws on them, but the firstborn of your son, you would also give a sacrifice for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you sacrificing your son, but because of you had a firstborn son, the first son that you have, you get the Most High thanks for that, man. Your husband's bloodline is about to carry on. Israel will live on this earth in 2021 because, you know what I'm saying, the Lord blessed it to continue to go on that way. I laugh again when I see these other nations and they just have daughters. I be cracking up. A daughter is a wonderful thing, but if that's all you got, bro, I be cracking up like, kill them, Lord. Damn right. Kill these goddamn devils, man. You know what I'm saying? Like us, we got sons all the time. We got, you know what I mean? And it's a blessing unto the Lord. When I have a firstborn son, when I pass on my inheritance and my knowledge and my wisdom unto my son, it's a great thing because your kingdom, your bloodline, your family is going to continue and theirs is going to die the hell off. Like it says, and what is that? Isaiah. In Isaiah 14, you know what I'm saying, where it says about basically how they gonna die off. I mean, y'all can get it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Niggas gonna die off, and it's a beautiful thing. I be cracking up, man, because it's the vengeance of the Most High. It's what they did to us, man. They tried to kill us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the story about Moses. All the male children that was born of niggas, spicks, and savages. These Africans killed them. They was trying to kill Moses. I'd be happy when they born without. Now I was, we rejoice. We celebrate every year that the Lord killed their firstborn. Every year we celebrate it. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, you're gonna learn and love what the Lord loves and hate what the Lord hates. You know what I'm saying? That's what your mama talking about in that Christian church. Can't talk about the pastor and his gay ass. I can't talk about him. I can't talk about the white man. I gotta love him. Damn the both of them. You know what I'm saying? But
Book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
It's a beautiful thing. Read it again.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Man, that sounds so good. I mean, do you ever get tired of that? You can't get enough of that. Prepare slaughter for his children, man. Read on.
For the iniquity of their fathers. Man,
that's why I laugh at they little ugly ass babies, man. You know what I'm saying? It is hilarious when they born with all type of diseases and, what they got? ADHD, this, blah, blah, blah. There ain't nothing wrong with that dumbass kid. He's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Something wrong with him. You know what I mean? Most High in Christ. You know what I mean? Prepare slaughter for the iniquity of their fathers. Go ahead.
Come. That they do not rise, nor possess the land.
You should rejoice. when they born with all daughters, that they do not rise, that this kingdom does not live on forever, long live nothing. They or kill them off. Let them die, man. Let them, let them get high. Why my people got to get high? Why should we die off? They've been trying to kill us, and the Lord won't allow it to happen, man, because of righteous men, you know what I'm saying, that stand strong. Like the Lord said, I have reserved unto myself 70 men that have not bowed the knee unto Baal. You know why? So that we don't die to hell off, that they do. Read that last part one more time.
Okay. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That's it.
Verse 22, for I will rise up against them, saith the Most High of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and the remnant and son and nephew, saith the Most High.
This is the Bible that they read in the Christian church that they don't understand, that they refuse to talk about. The Lord said you should rejoice because he's going to cut them off. He's going to cut off their name. The sister just asked, was the Lord calling every man Adam? No. He was calling his family, his wife, that's Adam. But he's going to cut off the name. Why? Because these crackers ain't going to have no sons. He going to cut sons and the nephews. And niggas that's going to carry on the bloodline. That's it. Keep going. And that's another, that's a good precept. Y'all know, if y'all want to use it, he just called that woman Adam. That's Mrs. Adam right there. That's who it is. That's Mrs. Adam. That's Mrs. Adam Johnson right there. Well, what's her name? Mrs. Adam Johnson. Some sisters don't do that. You understand? Like, it is disgusting. And this is why you have to get, man, because damn it, thinking your feelings and your emotions, I could give a damn. Like the Lord could give a damn. Keep going.
Oh my God. The Most High of hosts hath sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. And as I have proposed, so shall it stand.
That's it, man. That's it. So why do you listen? Why do we have a problem with it? Why are we trying to change what the Lord wants, bro? I embrace it. I goes and gets mine. Like I'm gonna get my laughs off. I'm gonna get my points and all of that off. Little ugly ass retarded white baby right there. It's an ugly little baby, ain't it?
And if I could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a straight up cut to you Christians. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think that the Lord wants everybody to be happy, go lucky, and holding hands. And he's saying, this is gonna stand. You know what I'm
Damn right, brother. And that's why it's so important that we keep these laws, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's also what the Lord wants. The Lord wants blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to be in rulership, to have dominion over the rest of the nations, to be the ones that are the gods of this earth. You are his people. You're the ones that are supposed to be the princes of the power. That's it. It's what it is, man. And if you ain't with that, you know what I'm saying, that offends you in some way, Christian, Muslim, what the hell ever else you are. If that bothers you, if that's just too harsh, that's racist. So be it. The Lord is a racist. And listen, these laws is what separates our family. You know what I mean? We read it earlier about, brother brought up about Noah and his sons and the Gentiles, those nations. We're supposed to be separate. The Lord wants you to be separate. He wants to raise you up from the dust, from where everybody else is. And it's these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why. Solid. Keep going. All right. So where was I at?
Going back to Exodus 22.
Damn, we finished 22. Yeah, I was trying to get through that, John. Okay, the firstborn of thy son shalt thou give unto me. Right. So there's a precept, but I don't think we need to get it right now about you giving your firstborn sons unto the means, but just in short, in general, you're gonna get the sacrifice for your firstborn son. You know what I'm saying? He's going to, you know what I mean, like somebody give it to me.
Is that the Nazareth?
No, it doesn't mean he's a Nazarite. It's you give it. You're gonna give a sacrifice for your firstborn son, and He belongs to the Lord means like, give me the scripture, man. Give me the scripture. You keep reading. Somebody else give me the scripture. It's probably gonna be in Leviticus. I'm pretty sure. That's where I was trying to go. We didn't even make it over there.
Book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 30. Likewise, shalt do with thine oxen and with thy sheep. 7 days it shall be with his dam. On the 8th day, neither shall ye eat any flesh that is torn of beasts.
And ye shall be holy men unto the Lord. Like you're going to be separate. How we do things is going to be separate from everyone else. That's, you know what I mean? That's the whole point of these laws, is that the Lord separate us. You don't want to make a hallelujah night for Halloween. You don't want to make winter solstice about Jesus' birthday. You want to be completely separate, because that's the same thing. Whatever December 25th was in the world and this, that, and the third, and you come into the Christian church and you think you're going to make it, you know, the same thing, or you do a birthday and this is how we do birthdays. We do this, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. We don't sing the happy birthday song. We don't do the happy birthday. We're going to make it something. Nigga, that's not separate. Don't do no birthdays. Do not buy a cake on your child's birthday because of these traditions. Now, if you just happen to have a cake at the house and they want to eat cake any day of the week, it's fine. But because we're in such a horrible condition and a horrible position in this earth and in this kingdom, we make an effort to show the Lord that we're separate. I will not get a cake. I'm not going to buy a present on this day. You be good for such and such amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they do that for Christmas. Nigga, Christmas, you know, is at least a good month. You got from like Thanksgiving to Christmas, and your kids is great for a whole. If y'all remember, I don't know, I'm old, nigga. So I had like 2 kids that celebrated Christmas. Nah, yeah, like 2. I had like 2 kids celebrating Christmas, right? And nigga, for a month, they good. You remember us when we was kids, nigga? We always put our Christmas tree up Thanksgiving night after the food, right? As soon as that Christmas tree go up, nigga, every time you come in the house, you remember, like, damn, I do want that Nintendo. I do want a new bike. I do want this. And you cool, you good. So you do the same thing now with your kids. Like, yo, give me a month. And probably pour on E's and B's only. So I gotta tell you more than 3 times. You know how teachers used to do you at school, put your name on the board. I'm gonna make a little list right here. You make this, what you want. You know what I'm saying? We'll go get you something. We're gonna go to Toys R Us. You can go crazy. You can do this. You want cake? You just want to have cake with candles on it? Don't do that. You like fireworks? So get some fireworks. You like hearts? We're gonna do hearts. Like hearts. We're gonna make a whole heart day. Yeah, we're gonna make a whole heart day for you, whatever. But you don't follow. You separate yourselves from everything else. The brother asked me yesterday about cremation. If you're doing it because you following whatever God is, I'm burning this to the God, don't do it. If you think it's a reason I should burn my loved ones to ashes when they die, that's your business. It's not going against the Most High. The Lord didn't make a law against it. Knock yourself out. But you are to be holy to the Most High. You are not supposed to do anything the way they do it, or for the same reason that they do it. Somebody got it?
Book of Exodus chapter 13 and verse 12. That's like verse 11. And it shall be when the Most High shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites, as he swore to thee and to thy fathers, and shall give it to the matrix, and every firstling that come of a beast which thou hast, the males shall be the Most High.
So they all should set them apart. Go ahead.
And every firstling of an ass thou shalt render with a lamb. And if thou wilt not render it, then thou shalt break his neck. And all the firstborn of men among thy children shalt thou render.
Thou shalt redeem. Yeah, that's a big difference. Yeah, redeem. You know what the word redeem means, right? Who knows? Right. Some of us old cats, we remember redeeming Coke bottles. For that.
Just in the bottle.
We still do it in New York. What you talking about?
Oh, dude, I ain't seen no bottles
They
though.
don't do it here in Florida, but they do.
There's because there's no bottles. Yeah, there's no Coke bottles.
Glass, they got
The cans, take the cans back.
Yeah, cans. But I remember the bottles. You ain't mess with no cans. My grandma did cans. But yeah, we did the bottles. That's the real money. Nigga. Don't break it. But yeah, you redeem it to get money back. You're gonna get paid back. Here's a bottle. My 10 damn cents. So here's my son. Here's the lamb. My son back. Give my nigga back. You know what I'm saying? Instead of paying my firstborn son or my firstborn ox or this or that and the third, I would give this instead. That was the ram in the bush. That was Yahweh. That is whatever sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? For your sin, nigga, I should die. You committed a sin, you should die. We just read all about it. But you would redeem a sin offering. You would pay. You would give one young bullock of the first year without blemish. That's what you would do. You would give up something unto you. Well, your firstborn son is hell great. This is my whole inheritance. Take your son. And we seeing it in the streets of America that our sons are not being redeemed. There's no justice. Nobody's standing up for you except for the men in I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General Yohanna. We're the only ones that are standing up and stepping up for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? And that's why this law is so important, because it's the only reason why we do it. You know what I'm saying? It's the only reason why I would give up my life for yours. You know what I'm saying? It's because of what the Most High gave us. You know what I'm saying? These laws and our sons and our daughters and, you know, our brothers and our sisters. So if there are no other questions, we'll end it with time, right? Yeah, so if there's no other questions on the topic, we'll end it with that. We'll be with y'all Monday. Bring your questions Monday at 7. And with that, Shalom, Israel. Oh, yeah. See? Well, no sweat. Everything got no questions. Wow. Yeah. What? I'm over here talking stuff and you ain't ended it yet.